Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's Sunday. It's 9 p.m. And yes, it's time for a rather quiet, there we go, it's a bit louder, Wave the Exploding Show, party people. Good to see you. Welcome. If you're new, well, you've got a treat in store because we do this every Sunday. And we talk about all things new retro, or nouveau retro, as one of our chat coined, and we've been using that ever since. Which basically means anything that's, kind of related to the 80s, the 90s, the retro scene, movies, music, games, that sort of stuff, TV as well, but has some kind of foot in the present. I'm Jason Bradbury, your host, and I am very pleased to be here. We are multi-streaming across multiple platforms simultaneously, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X as well, which is quite cool, and of course the amazing Twitch, with the likes of Cookie, Chatbot Dev, Egg Fried Cheese, Bruce93, and Addicted to Retro currently are. And I think, and Ponder's there as well. Good to see you, James Cooper. I think I got a sub, and I want to show you some love. Yes, I did. It's from iQuail. You're absolutely superstar. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's so cool, man. I love getting the subs. I do like the Twitch experience, as far as the kind of feedback that you get as a streamer. I think it's really, it's right up there, isn't it? It's right up there, man. It's great. So good to see you. As you may have seen from the, I think my mic is a bit boomy, isn't it? Is it a bit toppy? Is it all right? Is chat all right? Let me know, peeps. Ponder, middle-aged gamer guy. Nice to see you, bro. So sounds fine. All right, good. Yeah, it just sounds a bit different. Don't know why. It might be my headphones, but it's an exciting. It's been a very, very stressful week. I'm going to be honest with you. It hasn't been all fun because, as you know, what is fun is that we are making a movie team. We're making a movie. That's right. Control AI delete.net, which is where you need to be if that's the first time you've heard of our movie. We are going into production on Thursday. I mean, that's nuts, isn't it? We're going to be clicking the clapperboard, or clapping the clipperboard, on the first scene at, well, I don't know what time, because it's all in the schedule, but basically we're hitting the ground running on Thursday. And many people in chat, like China Devil Games, saying 4 more sleeps. Egg Fried Cheese, I know that you're coming. Who else? Where are we? Is Danka coming? I'm not sure. I'm just scrolling up. James Cooper, very, very much coming. Let me know if you're in chat and you are actually coming to the filming, because it's incredibly exciting. But anyway, in case you're new, this is Where the Exploding Show. And normally at 9:30, folks, and some of you will know from the Discord what I'm about to say, we have a great quiz, which we absolutely love doing. I just couldn't get it together, guys. I couldn't do it. It's such a shame. I don't want to disappoint you, but I mean, I've been doing 15-hour days, man, and it's cool. But what I thought we'd do is just have a bit of a send-off, ahead of the movie. Obviously, there won't be a show next Sunday because we'll be filming when we're supposed to do this, will we? I think we'll be finishing at Easter Sunday. Yeah, I don't know what time we finish. Can't remember. It might be an 8 o'clock finish. Crazy stuff. It's going to be so exhausting, but so much fun. Hey, so what I thought I'd do is, because I've been putting all the props together, is I'd show you the props. So, yeah, we'll very much be in the house. That's right, James Cooper. Anyone would think you've been a bit busy or something, says Ken. Yeah, man. You too, brother. It's going to be you and me. And Graham, James Cooper, if we can enroll him to do as much as possible, because there's so many props that still need to be finessed. So I tell you, I've been doing an interesting process. I can't show you all the props because it'll just give it all away. And I want you to enjoy the movie when it's made. But things like aging the characters or de-aging the characters. So that's an interesting one. So that there's a picture of the family of the main character when the main character, Smith, is a little boy and he's with his mom, who at the start of the movie has already died, and his dad. And there's his mom and dad when they're younger and when he's a little kid. And that was an interesting process, trying to make that as a picture. I've definitely made a good image, and then I've aged the image itself, so it looks. Do you know what I mean? I've de-aged them, and then I've aged the picture. Does that make sense? I've made them younger, and then I've made the picture look like it's old, like it's been in a loft somewhere. And talking of lofts, Tiny Devil Games has been in the loft, haven't you, mate? Yeah. Looking for cool stuff. Again, I won't let too much. Well, maybe I should. I don't know. The word oscilloscope was mentioned, which I'm quite excited about. You've probably seen this before. I've got quite a few things to show you, so I thought I'd bring some of the choice props in. I think you'll have seen this before, which is one of my PVMs, personal video monitors. This looks a bit like an oscilloscope, doesn't it? And it's absolutely great if you want to play your retro games in high fidelity, but not take up too much space. Beautiful, beautiful thing. We're going to be using that. That's going to be in the bedroom of the main character's dad, his fictional dad. By the way, we just had a sub, and I'm so mentally exhausted. I wanted to finish my sentence before I gave you some love. Could someone just point out the name of the fabulous person that just subbed, because it was a name that I didn't recognise, which is really exciting. Could someone bring that up? Hi Sarah, how you doing? Hope everything's okay at home. I did read your stuff on the Discord. God bless you. Let's put it. Was it iQuail? Was it iQuail that? No, it was another one. It came up as a sub. I wonder if it was maybe from one of the other platforms, because that's very confusing. Let me just move over there and have a look. Yeah, it's weird. I can't see. I need to load the multi-chat, because of course we are streaming on X, and we are also going live on YouTube. And actually I should give some love to those peeps on the other platforms, because I didn't load the multi-chat. Let me just go over to Tactical Retreat, Thunder C4T. These are the Instagram peeps. AstroWaz, Turner Automotive, how you doing? Good to see you. Great to see you, man. Hope the car's brilliant and everything. I do follow your Instagram sometimes, and well, not all the time, and comment on your cool stuff. Gav in W, Joshua Stewart. Oh, loads of people have been in from Instagram, and I've been ignoring them. I do apologise. Great to see so many of you. I couldn't even begin to get all your names right. What was that? That was another update. We've got a cheer from Danker TV official. I think that was a Twitch thing. How interesting. Yeah, yours was earlier, wasn't it? iQuail. And then we did have another one. Thank you for sharing the love, Danker. Yo, Danny, it is me off the Gadget Show. You're right. I'm a little more subdued than I am normally, and I can feel that. It's a funny thing. But let's get excited. So we've got a PVM, which is going to go on set, which is going to be cool. We've got every goddamn console you could ever wish for. I mean, really, it's just ridiculous. We're going with the UK Garage playlist if you're interested. We can always hook you up with that. It's on the Epidemic Sound, where most of my music comes from on this show. Right, okay, that's interesting. Danny is finding my voice nostalgic. That's a lovely thing. That makes me feel amazing. What a privilege that is, to be the voice of your younger years. That's amazing. I don't know where to start, really, because there's just so much. I mean, there's probably about 20, 25 boxes. Every console that I've got, I'm taking. Mega Drive CD, NES, Famicom, Vectrex, Master System. I can't see them, I'm just trying to remember them, because obviously I've packed them all nice and carefully. Ask me, don't go random off-piste, like Neo Geo or so, but just go, what are the consoles that you think? See if I've got them. I have also got this, folks, and this will get me excited. And I want my main character to wear it as an homage to... What was the goddamn movie, guys? What was the movie? It was one of our questions in the quiz. God damn it. I can't believe it. I'm so tired. I'm just not coming up with those references. Power Glove in the movies. The Wizard from 1989. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. That's what he said in the movie The Wizard. I need to scroll down. So much chat. All these types of props the Riot Stars and backers would be getting from the rewards are these the types of props. Well, egg fried cheese. I am not sure about that because it depends. There is a tier in the Kickstarter where you buy a prop, and in my understanding that isn't in the Riot Star or Riot Leader pledge package. There's lots of other cool things in there, but the props from the movie wouldn't be. And no, I'm not going to give a Power Glove away because the point of the Kickstarter was to not bankrupt the movie. But someone's going to get the skateboard from the movie. Someone that went for one of the props. You can still go to the Kickstarter if you want. In fact, let's do that. I'll go there. I'll go to the Kickstarter. If you want to join me in looking at the Kickstarter, and you can check it out via the link to the movie that I'm referring to. And that link will give you a link to the movie page. And there is a Kickstarter logo on that page. Loads of Kickstarter logos. If you click on any of them, they'll take you there. So yeah, I just thought it'd be great to get Josh, the actor, to wear this. The problem I've got is I just don't have the experience as a producer to know whether I'm getting myself into a commercial cul-de-sac. So let me know in chat. Lots of you, that might have a little bit of experience with this. I don't know. Middle-aged gamer guy UK, what do you think? Would this get me into trouble? No, there isn't a Virtual Boy, Derek. I wish there was, mate. I've always wanted one of those. I actually got Sore Thumbs, I think, from York. Great retro gaming shop. In fact, I think Retro Dodo, I'm going to mention in a minute, he did a little video about that shop recently. If you want to go to Retro Dodo and look that up. It's a really great shop. I've been going there for years. He was going to get me a Virtual Boy. In the end, I didn't buy it. But he got me this. This is from Sore Thumbs. He got it from Japan. But I just don't know whether my main character making a feature of that glove and wearing it is going to get me in hot trouble with Nintendo. I just don't know. So, maybe I could just get him to wear it and not, not feature it as such. A Power Glove would be a very pricey reward. Thank you, Bruce. I think so too. Yes, it was wonderful, Sarah, to see ResHex, my boy, on the front page of Twitch the other day. We talked about that last week in the show. Whoa! Sarah, that is absolutely amazing. Not only have you just given a sub to Bruce93, who I'm sure will be very, very grateful for that, but that's the 11th gifted sub that you've given to my channel. That's not a small commitment. That's a really huge and massively appreciated commitment from one of my oldest friends. And I mean that, and not just in the virtual sense. Sarah knows what I'm talking about. Me and Sarah have been friends for absolutely ages, since the very beginning of the Gadget Show. Middle-aged gamer guy. I mean, depends how much it's shown and whether, can't see that, you actually reference it or not. If it's just a prop and don't name it by name, you might get away with it. But let me look into that. You don't want to get a lawsuit from Nintendo. Their lawyers are arses. Now, yeah, I know. It would just be so cool. Problem I've got is if it was 8 months ago or something, I would have said, we'll do 2 versions of that scene. But now I'm actually working with the director properly. I realise the implications of me sort of insisting on things like that. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, we'll get it in there. Maybe in a kind of Easter eggs type sense. Yeah. What was I going to do? I was going to go. I know that you responded, Cheese, but I'm just going to go anyway and look in the rewards section just for my own interest and tell you what you get if you went for Riot Leader. Wow, 14 people went for Jason's mystery box of tech. That's cool, isn't it? That's going to be done for Christmas, which is going to be really great. I'm going to review some tech and all that. Right Star. An actual on-screen role, you know that. And a film credit. You also get digital download, Riot Sign prop. Yeah. So the Riot Sign props, I actually showed them, Cheese, last week. I've got them all made up, 30 of them, and they're going to be individually sticker bombed and signed by the props department with sort of graph and tags and anarchy signs and whatever. So they're all different. So that's right. Official hoodie, t-shirt, no AI cap, and a bumper sticker pack. I don't know why we're going to give that a round of applause, but we will. So there you go. That's going, definitely going. It'll be there somewhere. Even if it's in the DVD, Blu-ray extras or whatever, we'll get it in there. What else have we got as I open my box? Yeah. Can I ask you a silly question? Silly question. I've got this sort of mock-up of Crash magazine from back in the day. And but Crash was full size, right? I'm not being stupid. They've just done this to launch the Spectrum, which is that really cool new Spectrum variant. And they've included that, which is great. But I just had a bit of a moment. I suddenly thought, because I want to feature Crash somewhere on set if I possibly can. It was normal mag size, yeah. You have that one too, Ponda and Puddy, yeah. Yeah, so that's quite cool, isn't it? I might have that just in his dad's office as a kind of his garage, you know, as a kind of reference to Crash, you know. Because I couldn't get hold of a Crash, but I did. If you look at my my X, you'll see that I got hold of. Let me do it myself, and I'll tell you what I got. I got hold of some other mags. I've got a few. Where are we? Because there's just so much. It's been mad. I never know with X how to find my own content on the browser. I'm actually live on X right now. How cool is that? Zap64. There you go. Yeah, Zap64. And Commodore magazine, Commodore 32. That's quite cool. Yeah, cool. What else we got? I mean, most of the other stuff you've seen. I'll tell you what I have got. Bear with me. If you just joined, we're having a rather more subdued show than normal. Hello to Instagram and all my lovely friends. Eds is there. How you doing? Gaz, the Kit Man. Dunes Official. Travel Wheels UK. Firmio, something. Cheesy Feet. Nice. And loads of others over on Insta. And then we look over on Multistream. Ed's on X. Coming through loud and clear. How you doing, bro? Now, this is heavy. Wow, you're going to like what I'm about to show you. Again, interesting from a copyright point of view, you know, whether we can get away with this, but it only affects things if we sell it. What's cool with this is that we don't have to sell the film because it's been paid for by you lot. So, you know, that's just a thing that we've got in the future. If we don't sell it, then we can do what we want, can't we? Just on your Blu-ray, you can have any reference to anything. Okay, so basically, I bought an absolute ton of VHSs. So we've got that one. How cool is that? How cool is that? Black Rain on VHS, and you know that we have a fondness for VHS, don't we? On this show because we got the old VHS player and the TV, and we were watching. What was it we were watching? Ferris Bueller's Day Off, wasn't it? Yeah. We were watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off a few weeks ago, which is rather nice, and I really enjoyed that. It was a little bit novel. I'd like to do some sort of watch-through parties again. I don't know how we can account for copyright on that. Okay, got the thing. Got the thing. Can you see that? Actually, I just realised I've been holding these things up and they're not in focus. There we go, the thing. That's nice. And then in case it wasn't focusing before, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I've got a box for that, like a generic box for the thing. Just bear with me. I'm just going to do this because I've got this sort of, I'm in this sort of mode. I'll take this sleeve out because it's not right. I'm in this mode where I just have to do stuff because I'm so busy. Right, Black Rain, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Thing, The Lost Boys. There we go. That's in focus. The Exorcist. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. With Reagan. Is it Reagan? Wasn't it? With that name, was it on the back? Yeah, great film. So I'm thinking 90s for this. Is it 90s? I could Photoshop my own face onto the covers. I have hundreds of VHS in the loft. If we need any more. Not necessarily classics, but there might be some gems in there. Yeah. James, it's a difficult one because, you know, all the nonsense about... I just think it's ridiculous myself. You know, that you could just walk down the street and you could see 1,000 brands, but as soon as you start filming it, you have to sort of start paying them. It's weird. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just great? What a great cover. It's just so super, super 80s, isn't it? Paul Verhoeven's masterpiece. It is in the 80s, isn't it? It's like a quiz. We should do a quiz. Oh, was it 1990, I think? Beautiful. This is a 70s film, isn't it? I'm sure. Or was it 1980? Someone will let me know. 12 Monkeys, 95. Yeah, the Lost Boys soundtrack is incredible. Imagine going home with that for the first time. Imagine going home with that for the first time and just being completely ignorant of what you're about to experience. You know, Jamie Lee Curtis, the whole simple darkness of it. You know, something that would drive horror culture for another sort of 40 years because it's just so innovative. Talking of just absolute class. What was 81? Put it next to it. 81. Which one was that? Was that what was 81? American Werewolf, was it? We have a reference to this movie in our film. There it is. There he is. Wow, his vest looks dark, doesn't it? I thought his vest... I need to check this prop, actually. What colour is John McClane, isn't it? What colour is his vest in Die Hard? Die Hard, Bruce Willis. It'll just come up. Yeah, it's white. It's white, yeah. That's really interesting because in that image there, bottom left, his vest looks like it's like a military green, doesn't it? See that? Must just be really dirty because he's working hard, isn't he? Trying to save his ex-wife. Come on, stop it. Stop it. It doesn't get much better. I mean, it doesn't get much better. And the thing with these is, you know, this box represents the freshness of the experience. Going home, maybe waiting for a few days because someone else had got it, whacking it in there. They haven't rewound it, the buggers, so you've got to rewind it, and you whack it in, and then there's an FBI warning, you know. 1980. 1977, 1980 Columbia Pictures. Absolutely superb. Let's do that. Whack that on there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you ready for this? I mean, what is going on? I'm guessing this is a re-release, still within the VHS era, because I don't remember Disney being on the cover, and I don't remember that bright yellow, and I can't imagine that the director of Tron would sanction that yellow. That looks like a re-release to me. I don't know what you think, but I don't care because I've got it on VHS. Ah, right. It's only 92 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah, the white case. Yeah, that is quite cool, isn't it? I like it. Let's have a look what else we've got. It's just that there is nothing in this box that you, my, viewers, don't love. Janet, how you doing? I've just realised all the feels, all the memories. Yeah, just realised I've been ignoring chat there. And where are we? In Instaland. How you doing, Insta team? Marnie. Great to see you, Marnie Moo. Thanks for joining, babes. If you're still there, love you to bits. I'll give you a call later on. Boise 2003, Sarah Nicklin, Alice Wills, Philly Graham, Corinne Montage, Sergi 7316. There is another in the Tron series due out in October, Tron Ares. Yeah, I've heard that too. Tron Ares, it's quite cool, isn't it? We're interested in that. So Derek says it was a Disney film. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 movies up on here, and they're going to give me the 25 seconds I need to go and get my cup of tea. All right, there we go. How about that lot? Back in a second. I'm back. I've got so many props and stuff in there. There's nowhere to walk. So come on. You got a choice. You can choose one of them. You can choose one. Which one are you going to go for? Yeah, I must admit I preferred Aliens. No, you're not in the minority addicted to retro. I think that is a very popular position to hold, actually. I agree with chat that out of these 3, Blade Runner gets the vote. I realise I've put them out of focus now that my big head's in here. There you go. Is that better? But for me, Blade Runner is my favourite film of all time. But Alien is absolutely astounding. Conan the Barbarian I absolutely love, but I didn't pick these because they are 3 contenders for 1 crown. I just grabbed them because they were next to each other in the box. I mean, what would I put next to these 2 if I was going to put something next to them that I think has that gravitas? I mean, obviously, potentially that would be a selection, wouldn't it? Potentially. Yeah, but I mean, you can't ignore the impact that Star Wars had on the world. Yeah, Goonies would be there. Couldn't find Goonies, dude, in my massive haul. But I did find Highlander. Can you see that? Is that in focus? Ah! Or... All right, what we're going to do is we're going to work towards a point where we've got the top 3 on there. So we'll go back through them really, really quickly. So Highlander. Potential contender. So you've got Tron Halloween, American Werewolf in London, Total Recall. And then I can't see these because I'm stupid and I put them around the wrong way. Just bear with me. We're going to end up with a chat-derived top 3. We've got The Lost Boys. We've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We've got The Exorcist. 12 Monkeys Die Hard. Ooh, Close Encounters. I didn't realise you could get widescreen VHS. I thought they were all pan and scan. Yeah. I watched that the other week. So cheesy now. The only pro was Queen did the film justice. Which film are we talking about? If it's Queen, are you talking about Flash Gordon? Don't lose your head, yeah. I'll tell you what. Oh, I've got Return of the Jedi and The Empire Strikes Back, so you might prefer those. I don't know, to Star Wars maybe. I don't know. I'd put Star Wars in there because it started everything. And I agree I'd put Aliens with an S in there and then Blade Runner. Oh yeah, great schlock horror. If you like cult classics. Oh, absolutely love this film. So much fun. If you've never seen it, go for it. Tremors. I think we're there. I think we are there. I mean, there is a few more, but nothing of the caliber that we've looked at so far. Great movie. On VHS as well. Oh, Michael Keaton. Shame I don't have a Val Kilmer Batman, but I don't. Batman Returns. Quite nice. I think are we arrived at the 3? Oh, hang on. So Ferris Bueller gets upgraded. Where's Ferris Bueller? It's on the of course it would be on the bottom. And what we're going to lose for Ferris Bueller? What are we going to trade? Which title are we going to trade? Tron, Halloween, American Werewolf in London, Total Recall. We don't have Terminator. Oh, maybe we do actually. I've got Terminator in there if you want it. Ferris Bueller's in. I agree, Bruce. Tron will always have a special place. Tron, okay. I think widescreen. Highlander, Queen did the soundtrack. Of course they did. I apologise. Tremors is just so much fun. One of the best monster films out there. I really like Ferris Bueller, Highlander, and Total Recall. What an interesting thing. Top Gun would definitely be up there. Star Wars, Blade Runner, Tron for me. Okay. I was thinking, Who Wants to Live Forever? Terminator. Terminator should be in Terminator. Are we keeping Alien in? What are we doing? Tron's in the lead. Is Tron in there? Have I put Tron in there? What are we going with? We only need 3. It's just a thing. I don't know why we're doing this. There's no logic to this. We just Tron, Die Hard, Ferris. You would say Die Hard because Die Hard's right. Oh my god, I'm going to drop it. I know I'm going to drop it. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, baby. Could someone screenshot that, please? Because or clip it because I'll do that on the social. I'll give it a smile, like a cheesy smile. What do we think then? Tell you what, is Sarah still in chat or is she had to go? It's too hard. It's too hard. I don't have Die Hard. What will I watch at Christmas? Yeah, I agree. Blade Runner is a classic, but I prefer the director's cut. All right. There you go, bro. Got it. You didn't expect that, did you? Oh yeah, man. There's no flies on Jace. There you go, Quail. So we've got the director's cut. It's so hard. It's so hard. If you had to knock it down to 3, and you're none of you going to agree, are you? We're never going to get there because no one's going to agree. So I might have to make a little editorial decision. We're going to go Blade Runner director's cut. Okay. I'm going to lose all of you now. You're going to be like, there's going to be like a riot in the ranks. We're definitely going for Tron. Because it has this unique retro flavour that has never really been recreated, even by its subsequent movies. We're going to go director's cut because I like Quail's specificity. Oh, man. We're going to go. There we go. And what did we do? We went to Ferris Bueller. Blade Runner director's cut and Tron. We've got Terminator, Die Hard, Star Wars was middle-aged gamer guy. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. It's sacrilege. This is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, and yeah, we've got Die Hard, we've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then when you finish that, if you're still awake, you can watch a bit of Blade Runner Director's Cut, and then start your breakfast with Tron and Terminator all day. There you go. That is your VHS top ranking 5. We'll do this again. I feel this is something of a theme that we may have started here. I think this is quite an interesting idea. You know, if I'm allowed to, if my wife lets me, I might start to recreate my VHS collection. All right, and I've got some interesting sources for VHSs. So that's what this prop assembly mission has enabled me to find. Is some people that still have this gear, and yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. Thanks for joining me through that little period. Well, I'm not going just yet, but that was fun. Right, one thing I wanted to show you. We've seen the props. We've seen enough props, haven't we? We've got, if you want to see more props, then you can look at my X. There is a shot of one seriously cool prop, which is the Vic modem, which is absolutely amazing. We've got the Vic modem. Did you know that, Ken, Tiny Devil Games? We've got the Vic modem, got it this week. It's beautiful, man. If you've got, I tell you what, if you've got one of those cables that goes into a phone, like this tiny one, and then it comes out as a normal phone on the other end, that cable, that would be interesting. I have got one, but it's attached to my telephone prop. If you just joined, welcome to Where the Exploding Show. We don't normally put piles and piles of DVDs of VHSs on the table, but that was rather novel. My energy is not where it normally is because I've just been working so hard. I've explained that to everyone else. I'm just saying in case you just joined. The beautiful thing is we don't need to do this. We can and do have them all. Rock and Roller RC, Wayne's World, Full Metal Jacket, Wayne's World. Yeah, great, like that. Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, watched that the other day with my wife. Fascinating, really interesting. Haven't seen it for years. Rob H. Should Mad Max be in the list? Yeah, I think so. I think it's a seminal movie. It should definitely be in the box, shouldn't it? Gareth Ross UK. If you ever get a chance to watch Tron Legacy at the BFI IMAX, it's like being at a Daft Punk concert. Yeah, man, I love that. That's so cool, bro. That is so cool. Right, okay, so, yeah, Tiny Devil Games. You've got one somewhere. Yeah, cool. That's the cable you were talking about. It's not on you. It's just I have to take the phone cable out in order to connect the Vic modem up. Tell you the other thing I could do with, and this goes for anyone that's coming, well, it's a Ken thing because Ken's coming day one. I hope you're coming nice and early, Ken, coming on the 16th, hopefully. I've got a room for you if you are, I think. We need a serial cable. Yeah, I need a serial cable because there's a couple of things that require serial cables. So, again, not the end of the world. We can just shoot it in a way where we don't see it, but anyway. RJ9, not on RJ11. Thanks, Derek. There you go. Kubrick. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yes. Full Metal Jacket you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. That was shot, those seminal scenes, you know, with the sniper in the tower and all that stuff. They were shot in Canary Wharf, weren't they? Before they actually built Canary Wharf when it was like a building site. That's a bit bonkers. They just put some palm trees up there and made it look like Vietnam. I was going to show you something that I'd seen on the aforementioned Retro Dodo, and I thought you'd like it. Just a little bit of news, a bit backwards. Normally we start with the news, but I thought I'd just do it this week. Well, actually, the truth is I forgot to do it, but I just thought it doesn't matter. I'll show you anyway. How cool is this? I'll just bring it up. Retro Dodo. Let me find this story, because Retro Dodo have interestingly changed their format. They've got a really interesting sort of scrolling format. If you don't know Retro Dodo, go and see them. Brandon, the guy behind it, and the team, absolutely brilliant. Were very happy to interview me on their podcast and help promote the Kickstarter for the movie. So go and see them. I'm sure they won't mind me using these images. Go and see them, read their article. The retro-inspired watch transforms into a nostalgic 80s robot. So this is super cool. The Retrovision 85 bears more resemblance to the chronoform action figures of the 1980s, the transforming watch toys that still sell on eBay for a huge amount of money. Okay, they're sort of reminiscing. So it's by a company called Hautlense, H-A-U-T-L-E-N-C-E. And one of their people from that company said, and I quote, "This model sends the wearer back to the 80s. You're not kidding. This was the era of Saturday morning cartoons where robots battled it out to save the universe, the very early years of home gaming where the graphics were pixelated, but the imagination knew no bounds. Capturing this spirit, the Retrovision 85, that's the name of the watch, has been designed to resonate with all these memories, to tempt all who have been able to carry this love of extraordinary into their adult lives." I love that. It's great. It's really, really cool. And the mechanism's lovely. If you go to the article on retrododo.com, you'll see many more great pictures, beautiful pictures, very close up of the mechanism. It looks really proper, like it looks like a proper mechanical watch. I don't know whether it's mechanical or not, and I also don't know what price it is. Retrovision 85. Let's have a look at that. Retrovision 85. Well, this is on. Oh wow! There's a website called Design Boom that's got it on there, and it looks blooming amazing. Like the images are beautiful. I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be quite expensive because it just looks. I mean, is it made out of metal? My God, it looks beautiful. Come on, guys, give us a goddamn price. Oh, come on. That's not fair, is it? I'm looking at a sort of watch site now. Look, it's all there, but I can't believe they don't have a price. I mean, what do we think, guys? Let's guess the price. What do we think? How much is that going to cost? It's on all these design-orientated websites like Yanko Design and stuff, but none of them have a blooming price. Anyway, if anyone can find the price, I'd be really interested. Quail. Okay, where are we? No. That looks very much like the legally distinct Transformer watch I had from back in the day. What do you mean legally distinct? How much? That's so funny. Oh my God, that is so funny. So Matt Black Gaming, right, said accidentally how much, spelled H-O-E, because they're typing quickly, and it was picked up by the automatic censorship thing on Twitch as misogyny. Matt Black, I apologise. Did you say 29k? Well, that watch on screen right now is 29k. Can't be. 29k. The article says Autumn's website doesn't show the prices of the watches, so imagine. Yeah, if you have to ask, you can't afford it, sort of thing. Limited edition of 8 pieces. Oh my God. I mean, you know, it kind of takes the edge off it, doesn't it? Use a bit of aluminium and a bit of plastic and make it like 400 quid. So it's, you know, to the likes of us, it's expensive. It's definitely not a normal item. You definitely have to think about whether you're going to get it. But when you do get it, you get real value and you look after it and you wear it to retro gaming events and you talk about it on shows like this. So that would be it, wouldn't it? But, I mean, for reals, 29k? I meant to say 20k, right? Okay. Yeah, incredible. Anyway, good stuff. Thank you to Retro Dodo. Really appreciate us being able to use that content. And in order to say thank you to the guys, do go and see the new format for Retro Dodo, because I know they've been going through a transitional period, and they make great content, and great videos. I really love their content. It's brilliant. Yeah, and I think basically we're kind of there. I can't even believe that we've done. Thank you, Danka. I can't believe that we've done so much content. We've been talking for 45 minutes, and I know this isn't what you expected. I'm looking at the batteries down there for the Sinclair C5. They are charging away. And I've got my I've got my Crystal Xbox down there. I've got a normal Xbox in another box over there. So I've got the two first gen standard black with the green badge, and then the Crystal one. Yeah, I've got my Famicom in that box. Yeah, I've got the the guns for the NES guns. I've got those. I've got the Famicom gun, I think, as well. Yeah, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. We love the C5. It's brilliant. Yeah, definitely going to be bringing that out. The Super Scope is... I've got the Super Scope. Super NES Scope. There we go. I mean, if you made a documentary about these things, you wouldn't ask for permission, would you? You know, you'd just be talking about retro gaming and stuff, and you go to retro gaming shops, and if you shot, you know, a picture of a box and stuff, you wouldn't pay them for it, would you? Just a thought. Anyway, I'm probably going to leave it there, and it feels strange to do a show with this sort of low energy, but you're my friends, so it doesn't matter, does it? This is what you do with friends, you know. It's just honest and authentic, and it's all for a really good reason, isn't it? It's because we're getting ready for this amazing adventure, which I'm so grateful to all of you for being a huge part of. And yeah, it's going to be really, really good. So yeah, I'm probably going to go. I keep getting pulled back because some of the comments I'm finding really, really interesting. Matt Black Gaming just said a friend of mine bought a Sinclair C5 when they first came out, or his dad did. Yeah, I wonder if he still kept it. You know, I can imagine if there was like a mint one, it'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? I often say when I do my gigs about AI and exponential growth and transformative technologies for business and things like that, which is, as you know, my day job, and I'm quite looking forward to getting back to that at some point, actually. Normality. Yeah, I talk about the Sinclair C5, and I say that if someone funded the C5 now on Kickstarter, but with a few safety innovations, I reckon they'd go a bundle. I reckon you'd raise £1 million. If you could link it somehow to that. I know that is it his grandson, Grant Sinclair? I can't remember. He worked on a Sinclair revival vehicle. I met him at the Rubber Keyed Wonder, the launch of it at the IMAX in London. He was on the panel that I was chairing, and he's a really nice guy. I really like him. Really interesting that he's followed in his, I think it's his uncle, isn't it? His uncle's footsteps. But I did feel that his version of the C5 wasn't C5 enough. I felt personally, you know what I mean? It's a bit like that Lamborghini that we had on this show about a year ago, where they relaunched the Countach or whatever we call it. I think it was, and it didn't look anything like it. Or there was a rebadging of a Capri, wasn't there, from Ford, and again, none of the DNA of the Capri whatsoever. Yeah, you just said that, Puddicad. Yeah, absolutely. It's his nephew, right? So it was his uncle, yeah, Grant Sinclair. Anyway, guys, what can I say? You've been absolutely... Oh, my God. That is not what I expected. I just launched a horror film. That's what I meant to do, guys. I meant to signal the end of the show. It's been really great. I can't believe that we've spent almost an hour. We're only 9 minutes away from the full hour, so that's not bad, is it? Thank you for turning up, and you understand that I won't be here next week because I'm doing the movie. I'm doing our movie. Yeah, take care, everyone, says Janet. Loads of love. Good luck. Thank you so much, Addicted. It's been fun, isn't it? Yeah, super hype. Me too, bro. Me too. The coming days, I can't believe it. Thank you, iQuail. Thank you so much, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy, Putty. You're all lovely. Love you guys. It's going to be really, really great. And thank you so much to Instagram. Thanks, Ponder. All the Instagrammers out there. Pretendy, Waving, Alex, Ken, S. Duncan, Sean, Bruce. Thank you. Yeah, see you on the set, Ken. Yeah, let's go make a movie, Jan Cooper. And on that, I'll say good night. I'll see you a week next Sunday. Will I? I think I probably will. I think I'll be keen to get home. We'll finish filming the day before, so it'll be a bit of a mad dash. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe. Maybe I will. It'll be an interesting one because I'll need to take the lights back, so maybe I might not be able to make that, but I'll let you know. Anyway, whatever, it won't be too long. We'll be back. Life will be back to normal. I'll have some great stories. Have an amazing week or a couple of weeks, and I will see you soon. See you later. Bye.